On the surface, it would seem that nurses would be the primary audience, but I've had the opportunity to present this material across Canada and in various conferences. And the audience in these conferences tended to be other healthcare professionals, volunteers, and even members of the lay public. And all responded very positively to the messages in the book. So as I've shared the material, I've come to find that it actually has appeal for anybody. It is a phenomenological study, so the whole sort of measure of good phenomenology is if it reawakens in you your own lived experience. And many of the senior nurses or nurses who have experience come to me after a presentation or after reading some of the stories in the book and say, that reminded me of, and then they tell me one of their stories. And so it's always sort of exciting to me that it has reawakened in them their own lived experience. And many of them say that their stories or experiences with their patients or clients have sort of remained a little buried. They haven't been able to relive them until they've experienced one of the stories in the book, and then that has brought to the surface some of their own precious memories. And so in that way, I think it's sometimes quite therapeutic for nurses that have been nursing for a while to see reflections of their own work in the work of these exemplary nurses. And they find that quite affirming and reassuring and, again, motivating to continue to do what they're doing.